Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline, and once again guys, you're back with me, Mike Spider-Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you the fans can make a decision what comic books to buy, and we're continuing the all-new, all-different Marvel coverage right here on Frontline, and today we're talking about Nova issue number 1. That's right guys. Now if you read the last volume of Nova, great series. We had Sam Alexander trying to find his father, going throughout the galaxy. Very grounded title. And now this time, based off of the cover here, it looks like Sam and Jesse, which is the name of Sam's father, is working together as two Novas. But how did we get another helmet? Well, I'll let you know. We'll find out. Cool cover here. This cover is done by two separate people. The cover was done by Humberto Ramos and Edgar Delgado. So it was a really cool cover seeing these two characters on here. The actual writer is done by is Sean Ryan, and the artwork is done by Corey Smith. The artwork, interior artwork, is absolutely gorgeous in this book. I loved the way it looked. Let me see if I can get some cool action shots here. Here we have Sam and Jesse working together. You get to see the aura that surrounds Nova in this issue. We get to see cool paneling on top of action scenes on there. We get to see some good character emotions in here between characters. And this was a really good book. Visually, it was outstanding to look at. I always love looking at the adventures and what Sam goes through. This is a really cool page, too. So what did I think of this story, and where's the direction of this going now? This time around, when you open up to this book, it kind of makes you feel like that they're already doing battle against aliens, but that's not the case in this book. It actually starts off at a very grounded Sam, where he's at home, he's watching movies, he's with his friends, he's hanging out, and this is what I like about the book. It has a good balance between him being in space and him being at home. And he finds out that there's this distress call. He knows that his dad's on the job, but he wants to help his dad out. And I really like that, because, he looks up to his dad. He spent all this time, finding his dad, and he likes working with him and spending time with him. He's making up for lost time that he never had with his father. And it's really appreciative there, because if you don't have a father figure in your life, it's very hard to understand what that's like. And I really haven't had that in my life. So this was really cool. And, and we find out that the helmet short circuits, just like Sam's old helmet did. And Jesse's helmet short circuits. And this was an old helmet that he had before he was part of the Black Nova Corps. And in this issue, we find out that there's these quakes that are happening. And we wind up finding out that Jesse goes on this job with a partner, and he finds out that it was this weird black hole or dirt hole that's sucking him in. And we don't really get too much more of that situation. Good, again, character interactions between Sam and his friends here, and the family aspect of things going on in the book. And then by the time we wind up getting to the end of this issue, we find out that things are not so hunky-dory, maybe, because when you find out when Jesse's working on his Nova helmet, we wind up that there's this mysterious voice that is talking to Jesse. Now, I'm not sure if this has to do with him being sucked into that dirt hole, because we don't really get what happened under the cave or in the mining area. But nevertheless, it talks to him, and it goes, "Who was that?" And he goes, "It was the son." And he doesn't say it was my son. And he goes, and he has no idea what's going on. So is this possession like before he was brought home, or does this happen based off of what happened in the issue? It's still yet to be determined, but I have a feeling something happened when he was in that mining area, and that's what took over his dad. His dad seems to be possessed, so not sure what to think there. But nevertheless, this was a good issue. I love the father-son elements in it. I love the family elements. I love how he is in Arizona and not in space right off the bat, and how his dad is teaming up, and then we get this cool mystery at the end of the book, which I thought was really cool also. So I really enjoyed this book. Between Spider-Man, this, and Iron Man, they all get the same score for me, 4 3/4 out of 5 stars. I wanted more out of this book. I wanted something more. The story went too fast. I would love to see this be a double-sized issue. This is something that could warrant a longer story. And this was one of those ones that was just a $3.99 because I wanted so much more here. But this was a great book. Really enjoyed it. If you guys want a nice comic book, Nova is a great series. It's just continuing where it last left off. And if you want to read that volume, go ahead and read it. You'll get a better understanding of what's going on. So guys, there you have it. There is the review for Nova issue number 1. Until the next comic book review, guys, you can check out my own individual channel, Comic Book Corner 2.0. You can check us out each and every Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Comic Frontline Live, as we talk about all kinds of comic news in our top 5 of the week. Or you can listen to us on iTunes. You can listen to all our episodes of Frontline Live, or you can listen and watch us, watch us on comicpodcast.com, as we're proud members of Comic Podcast. So there's a lot of ways to watch us here on Comic Frontline. So fans, again, as always, thank you for watching, and until the next comic book review, it's Mike Spider-Slayer signing off. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.